Hello, Michael Albert here. Um, I'm here to record another video demonstration for a project that I've developed, and I'm hoping that you might be interested enough to try a project like this at home yourself. I'm going to show you how to do a collage using text. And text are letters and words. So you might notice that behind me on this side is a whole bunch of letters. And what it is it's actually a word map that I created out of letters from many different types of packages. And it's a word map of New York City, which is where I'm from. I actually live in White Plains, New York, which is about 20 minutes north of New York City. And I love taking the letters from all sorts of packages and making different artworks with it. So right now I'm going to show you a few different ideas that you might consider yourself, and maybe you want to give it a try at home. If you do, what you'll need is some packages. Cereal boxes are great because they're very colorful and they have nice big letters usually on the front, but they also have medium-sized letters and small letters. And depending on what your idea is, you might need letters of different sizes. Um, Cracker boxes have letters on them, and words and smaller letters and sometimes numbers. And then here's the famous Honey Nut Cheerio box, which also has letters large, medium, small, and very small. These packages are also full of other fun images like characters and pictures of food and hearts and words and other stuff. So the first suggested idea, the first thing I would say is that you need to look around your house, go through your recycling bin, and see if you could collect, at least a few different boxes. Because the more packages that you have to work with, the more variety of materials you'll have, and the more different ideas you'll be able to actually do. My first suggested idea is what's called a name collage. And this is a postcard of a name collage that I made, where if you look closely at it, you could see I cut out letters and I spelled my name. Michael, Michael, Albert, Albert. And after I cut out letters from different packages, and I don't know if you could notice where they're from, but this M is from honeycomb cereal. This I is from Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This C is from Cheez-Its. This H is from Captain Crunch. This A is from Chips Ahoy cereal. This L is from Fruit Loops. I'm pretty good at this because I've been working with these packages for a long time, but I think this E is from Cookie Crisp cereal. And anyway, I cut out a bunch of letters just to show you some examples. Like this is the M from Frosted Mini Wheats, for M for Michael. Here's an A. I actually don't know what box this is from, but the A is for my last name, Albert. Here's an E from Cheerios. Here's a T from Pop Secret microwave popcorn. So you can cut out a variety of letters from all different types of packages and spell your name. You might notice that on my name collage, I also surrounded my name with different pictures. Like, for example, here's Captain Crunch. Here's a giraffe from Animal Cracker Cookies. Up here is the Flash. He was on the back of a cereal box that I had. Here's a four-leaf clover. Here's somebody, I think they're doing skateboarding. Here's a little character, a little stick figure running. I like to run, so I put him on there. This is a little American flag I made. You could see the blue with the white and then some red and white stripes. Also over here is a barn and a sun above it. And here's a little apple man. So I surrounded my name with a selection of different images that I found on various packages that I had. And I made a name collage. I'm going to show you a few other ideas you might want to try, like maybe a collage of a word that's meaningful to you in some way. Gratitude is a very important word. It means being thankful and appreciative. And so here again, I spelled out the word gratitude, Gratitude, out of letters from a variety of packages. I put an American flag over here in the corner. Down here at the bottom, corner over here is my initials, MA. I don't know if you could see it. There's MA. And I put some different words around the top, like blended with certified, quality, whole, soft for baking, original. Sometimes I just put funny words. They just seem interesting and funny when you take them off the box and put them somewhere else. But it's also just to make a design, you know? But so a word collage, you might want to pick your favorite word. Here, I wanted to show you a couple of originals that I've made just as other ideas. You know, there's the famous saying from the Pledge of Allegiance, with liberty and justice for all, right? I think that's what it's from. Yes, it's the end of the Pledge of Allegiance, but I spelled out with liberty and justice for all, and then down here is my initials, MA, and I filled in the space with characters I found and some logos, and also little bits and pieces of color that I found to kind of fill in the space and make it a complete collage. Another one that I did, I collected all pictures of girls from packages. These are all female characters that I found, and I made a saying, girls will be girls. I thought that was interesting because a lot of times people say boys will be boys, but I thought, well, if people say that, I'm going to say girls will be girls. And I have 3 daughters, so they inspired me to make a collage like this. But it's fun to kind of look at all the different girls that I collected from different packages and surrounded this message. Finally, sometimes I just take letters and do like an alphabet. So if you wanted to try to make your own alphabet, you could see that goes from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So it's got all different letters of the alphabet in alphabetical order, but it's really made into an artwork. So that's an interesting thought you might want to consider. Sometimes I spend a really long time creating a large collage that takes weeks and even months. And I'll show you one example. This one is my Pledge of Allegiance poster. Like I was saying, this took me close to 2 months to make. This is a poster, so this is a print, but the original collage is about half the size of it. Still, it's pretty big. And you can see I cut out letters from hundreds of packages to spell the entire Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. It goes all the way down to with liberty and justice for all. And to fill in the space between the words, I cut out characters and logos from many different packages. I actually picked 50 different logos and characters because that represents to me the 50 states. So this is another one of my text-based collages. So think about whether, what you might want to do. Look around your house and gather up as many boxes as you can. You can also find magazines or junk mail, catalogs and stuff that you get in the mail that you might not need. And usually there's a lot of words and letters on them too, which you could use a combination of the cardboard packages like the cereal boxes and magazines and catalogs. The idea is to take things that we already have at home and use them to make some interesting art. So I hope you enjoy this project. And, the most important thing is to have fun doing it and to relax and try to let yourself be creative, come up with an idea, and, experiment. And there's no wrong way to do it. Also, if it doesn't turn out the way you like, you could throw it into the recycling bin and try it again. There's no rules. That's one of the things I really like about art, is that we can come up with our own idea, we could use our own materials, we could experiment with different ideas and see what happens. So enjoy this art making experience, and look for more video demonstrations. I'm going to record a couple of other projects that I've come up with as well. Feel free to go to my website and send me messages if you want. I'd love to see some pictures of some of the art you create. And otherwise, take care, and I'll catch you later.